Where are you going, boy? He's like, I feel so bad for them.
We should play NBA Jam.
From downtown.
That game is so much fun. There's something shiny and red on that
I
table.
have to have it.
I need it in my life.
We'll be back in this lab later. I hear squishy footsteps. Why do zombie footsteps sound like this?
Is it because their feet are like decomposing?
Maybe. Or maybe they all have wet socks, which is the worst part of being undead.
From the blood?
It could be. Fun fact, when you come here in the B scenario, the zombies are all naked.
Interesting.
It is.
Why?
I like to think it's these same zombies, and Claire's grenades just blew the clothes off of them, like when a Chinese man stabs a tire on a semi-truck.
I'll never forgive you for that. Wait.
I love...
I guess we could watch... This is Annette's last cutscene. I guess we could watch it.
We'll give it to her.
No one will take
I like a really big belt on her khakis.
Yeah. I like the scream face in the back of Claire's holster. Did you see it?
Oh, her knife holster?
Yeah, look at the
it.
patch in the middle of the holster when it cuts back to her. It looks like the scream face.
Sherry won't.
Shut up, Claire. I want to see your holster. She's like, what? Wow, it is.
Will not open. Will not open?
What if before Annette... Oh, yeah, she sees William Birkin here, and she's like, hey, baby.
Hey, honey.
He is about to get slapped with the biggest fucking lawsuit because he knocks the shit out of his wife with his big claw hands. That's a Lifetime movie right there. I love the red herb was there during the cutscene because I didn't pick it up.
Where's he?
Now, if we immediately run over there, we get to see William run away into the vents, and he's like, bitch, you didn't see nothing.
He jumps away like a fucking vampire.
She's like, it's okay as long as the grape Kool-Aid I got for Sherry is okay. And Claire's like, yeah, it's fine. And she's like, can I see the intact container?
Holds her head like so she can't turn it.
Yeah. She's like, no. She's like, I could die in peace if only I knew that it was still intact. That's actually the G-Virus canister.
G-Virus. Thanks.
This tells us how to make the G-Virus vaccine codenamed Devil.
That's not...
Well, William Birkin made it, and he loves the G-Virus, so I see why he would call the vaccine the Devil.
Sure.
He's like, Annette, you working on that Devil vaccine?
That G-Virus vaccine is the devil.
Also, giant moths!
Oh, jeez.
Why, giant moths? Why?
I feel like the Resident Evil series, at least back when it was the Resident Evil series...
She won't use the computer because it has pupo on it.
I mean...
Here's how we get them off without damaging the computer. Tech support.
I feel like back in the day of this era...
Sorry to interrupt you, but you'll notice the same little boxes from the...
System and test?
Yeah, from the damn police department.
What's the system icon or image? The test is like a stretch
something in a
face.
test tube. Also, we want to get into the super secure umbrella computer. Here's the name.
That's awesome.
This is completely optional. We're doing this to give Leon access to a weapon he doesn't need. Or if he had... So basically, if you do this series of events, the person in Scenario B can either get a submachine gun if A took it, or a magazine for the submachine gun. But it's like at the very end of the game, it's completely fucking useless, but I figured we'd do it anyway.
Yeah, why not? Plus you get to see Giant Moth.
Yeah. So, sorry, I completely interrupted you, as usual. You were talking about something you love about Resident Evil series.
Oh, yeah, back in the day, back when it was Resident Evil, like, what, say the first 4 or 5 games, it seemed like they just wanted to make giant/zombie versions of various creatures, and so they just put rooms in these labs. It's like the fucking lab from the end of Cabin in the Woods. They just have boxes with all this shit in it.
I love the very official text on the screen of perceiving moving object.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong.
I love the commitment to detail here. When we play as Leon later, he does this same motion where he looks for the security camera. It's just a little detail I like. Also, shut up, Leon. Nobody likes you.
That's not true.
I know. I like Leon. I don't want him to know that, Baka. Okay. Gotta make sure we have the right flavor of grenade round ready.
What do we got? Lemon?
It's an unacceptable grenade flavor. Surprise liquor from the ceiling! How did he know? How did he know? The liquor's like, I genuinely question.
I've been here for like 20 minutes.
Since you came through and killed the other 3. I've just been waiting.
That was a sturdy door.
The voice in the background that says all employees proceed to the bottom platform sounds so much like she's saying all historians proceed to the bottom platform. And so I'm like, son, she's really worried about maintaining the history of this.
Honestly, the whole time she's been talking, every few seconds, I just hear talking. Like, I don't even hear her saying anything. It does sound like historians.
Yeah. Fuck you, plants!
Nope. Fuck you!
Oh, plant jizz is nothing for flame rounds. Or as I call it, Claire jizz.
Oh, I get it.
She needed a special ointment.
Type L shaft. That's my kind of shaft.
There you go.
Oh, that foot sound. Them foot sounds.
I should run only on the edge of it because I don't think it makes that sound.
It's different.
Yeah. Alright, optional shutter area.
East area. Umbrella.
So this door over here, we register our fingerprints on it, and then in the B scenario, the other person can open it. Because it needs 2 registered fingerprints, and both Leon and Claire register with the name Guest.
Guest and Guest 1.
So, fake magazine April Fool's jokes.
Yeah?
Back in the day, EGM, when this game was new, did an April Fool's joke that said you could, if you put your name in that computer we used earlier as Akuma, you could play as Akuma in this game. And goddamn, if I didn't believe the shit out of it, even though I had no fucking idea who Akuma was. I was like, who? I think they even made a doctored screenshot.
Like Akuma from Street Fighter Akuma?
Yeah. Or Goki, if you're from the land of the rising sun. There's gonna be a whole mess of zombies over here.
There are.
Yeehaw!
They all look like they have mummy faces.
Well, these are the oldest zombies. Like, they've been here the longest.
So they're like falling apart.
Yeah. Lisa's tearing them apart. Alright. I'd love the vaccine cart. I hope it fits in my turbo graphics. We get to put it in this machine.
I like the way it looks. It looks like a cross between like a flask and a Zippo lighter.
And now we get to use this thing.
Bam!
I love computer console things with lights like this on them.
I wish all computers still ran on fucking reel-to-reel tapes. Because it just looks cool. Fucking mini disc. Played some UMD. You had Talladega Nights all up in
It's
the
actually an MO disc, which is a recurring item in Resident Evil games, but I appreciate your version better. I hear UMDs are like falling apart now. So like
really?
they were just such a complete fucking failure because Sony loves its goddamn useless proprietary bullshit so much.
Maybe they're falling apart. Maybe they had just like a self-destruct built in the event that UMDs weren't wildly popular. The Sony just fucking triggers that.
So they
shit.
could have done a thing that kept them together.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how PSPs used to launch the game out of them like goddamn shuriken.
Oh, yeah.
Which, there was a mod for Half-Life 2 that gave Gordon Freeman a PSP, and you could shoot the disc out of it.
What? Alright, I've never owned a PSP. I've never played with one more than like 5 seconds, like on a display. Is the UMD, is it literally like the fucking MO disc? It's a disc inside of a cartridge?
It literally is. Kind of like, I remember there used to be computers like that in the library at the elementary school we went to.
That we both went to. Because we both went to school, right, Ben?
Naked zombies! Yeah.
He's naked as shit. I have vague interest in the Vita.
I thought you were going to say naked zombie.
Oh, I mean, that's not a vague interest. They look like fucking clay fighters.
Son, Bad Mr. Frosty, Icky Bod Clay. We'll leave one to tell the tale of the Naked Zombie Massacre. He's like, don't you put that MO disc in there? And Claire's like, I'm going.
He's
like, oh god, you violated all kinds of fucking OSHA standards. Oh. She's like, you're naked at work. That's like the biggest violation.
But I'm supposed to be naked.
Oh, it's a life choice.
It's a religion thing.
Yeah.
You can't discriminate.
It's not going to take me much longer to beat the game, but I'm not going to be able to do it in like
30
seconds, unfortunately.
So we're basically, the last 8 minutes of the last episode is going to be us fucking doing a ham bone dance in front of the camera.
If I was playing Claire B, it would be alright, because in Claire B you don't have to mix the vaccine I'm mixing, because Sherry never gets impregnated by her daddy.
Yeah.
Go scenario thing. Yay. I might make it to the machine. I gotta hold my hands up. Can he make it? Can he make it? Oh, Lord, feet don't fail me now. I touched it.